Hello, all you sales professionals out there. I'd like to talk to you today about a new book and the accompanying curriculum called Old School with New Tools. With Old School with New Tools, we look to transform the lives of sales professionals around the world by connecting their old school relationship building skills with the new technology tools of the digital age. We call this going through the board, which is different than going to the board. Going through the board is that extra 5% more power, which is the difference between being good or being great. Have you ever attended a sales training only to find that you retain almost none of the material and have not changed your sales habits? The reason why we don't change our habits is because what we learn in most sales seminars is platitude driven, and we don't really understand the content or material because they're not real life. It's a great frame, but you don't move the needle with a frame. What's different with Old School with New Tools is that it's easy to use, understand, and retain. The Old School with New Tools methodologies are practical, boots on the ground, relevant, and customizable to your organization. With a consultative sales approach and new tools of technology in place, the cumulative effect is that sales executives achieve the extra 5% more power necessary to go through the board. Now you might say, well, what does that mean? We all know that the first rule of sales since the beginning of time is that people buy from people they like and trust. These are the age-old relationship building behaviors of old school consultative sales methodologies where we exercise exceptional communication skills while acting with a sense of urgency to ultimately build more trust. Whether we realize it or not, we are always building or losing trust through direct and many times indirect means. What's different in our world today is how abundantly we can communicate our message and how rapidly we can act with urgency to build more trust with our clients and prospects through new easy-to-use apps, websites, and other simple technological tools, many of which are totally free. And this is where the Old School with New Tools learning experience comes in. We teach sales professionals and organizations the old school relationship building skills absolutely necessary to create sustainable, long-term sales. And then we look at each of those skills through the context of simple to use and cost-effective technology. Imagine that consultative sales is the operating system. Then we overlay tools of technology with a simple model we call CUT, C-U-T, that helps sales professionals to amplify their communication, accelerate their sense of urgency, which then leads to activating more trust with prospects and existing clients, and ultimately to go through the board more powerfully. Our goal is your sales success. Let's face it, the world of sales is changing, and we can help you to make the leap to break more than just boards and on to break sales records.